Hey guys, a short video for you today. I want to show my approach to using option sets. For my opinion, option set in Bubble is underappreciated feature. It's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I will show you my way of using it to reduce the amount of elements you have on your page. So basically, to make less elements, to use less elements, but to keep the same amount of features for your app. So I just start with quick introduction, what is option set. Then I will move to the idea behind my approach, how I use it. Also, I will touch a little bit new reusable element properties. It basically the same approach you can have with the way I'm doing it, but you can also do the same with new reusable element properties. I'll show it's basically the same. Understanding how to set up your UE interface, so what you need, and then we will move to backend. I will show you how to run the workflows. The video will be super short and simple, so let's get started. So let's start with the bubble itself. So option sets, you have a tab here. This is my app that I'm currently working on. You see a lot of option sets, but basically it's the same that this tab, the same that database. It's also, you can create stuff here, data field, data types. You have data fields. You can create a data field, and basically by adding options, create database entries. You can attribute. It's basically what type of attribute this data type will have. But what is the main difference is option set. It's they are downloaded on every page load. So you will download all your option sets when you load your application. They are public. You can add the privacy rules to this. So don't share any information that is need to be secured. If your information is a little bit private, or you want to keep it to the user, keep it on the data type here. So don't store it here. This is the best for static data. The approach that I will show you also for some, I don't know, for example, for naming your categories, for adding language selection, for adding plan names if you have pricing on your app. So okay, this is it. So this is the public data, and this is the public data with data types and link data fields to these data types. And you can use this data really easily and fast on like every page and where you want. Okay. Now I will show you an example here. So for example, we have this app. This is the property management app, just a kind of like marketplace for selecting the properties and placing bids as a contractor on this project. So for example, and we have some type of the CRM here. For example, by clicking here, I have a delete option. This is the element. Yeah, for example, if we go to task, we also have a delete option here. For example, by clicking log out icon, I see this pop-up. It's also, you see the same type of pop-up. It's dialogue. Two actions, but different type of action. There it was like deleting. Now it's logging out. Also, for example, we have this contract option, and I want to delete the contract. You see again deletion, but another data type, another action. So you will think you can create for each individual action. You can create the relevant element. So you will have a lot of pop-ups for basically small action. It's a lot of useless work to do from you as a Bubble developer, and also your app will become bloated. A lot of elements, a lot of stuff, a lot of things going on. I will recommend you stay away from this approach and use this instead. Let me show you. So create one pop-up and convert it to reusable element. How you can do this? It's easily, for example, you add in a pop-up, and then you can press a right button to, you see here, this is a reusable element. But if it's not a reusable element, you have options here to convert to reusable element. Or you can just create a reusable element from top left corner by pressing here, and just do it manually without converting. So you created your reusable element. This is the pop-up. Now, everything will be basically related to type of action you want to perform. How to do this? By adding a custom state or adding a property. I will show you this is basically the same. The old way of doing it before Bubble introduced custom properties is add a custom state. You will name in the option set dialog pop-up with the type itself. So we store a type of action on a state on this reusable element, and when we want to perform one type of another type of action, we in the workflow itself, the first step of the workflow will be setting the type of this action. I will show you later a little bit how you can do this with custom property. All the same, so add a label here, dynamic value, and look for your option set. You see? Also, this is because specify is it optional? No or yes. For example, this is a nice way to get rid of bugs, because if it's this is not optional. You need to add this, so it will be like if you like it's mandatory to fill this type of the pop-up when you move when you use this reusable element on the workflow, so or on the page. So but let's keep it optional for now, and by adding here, you see we have this property. Okay, let me show you how to do this on the actual app on the page in our backend on the workflow. How to set a type when we doing some actions. So let's move to another page. This is also a reusable element. I'm using a single page app approach, so all reusable element is stored on one page, and each like functional part is a reusable element. Okay. Maybe it's faster even to do it from the logout. So as we see icon that we are used to log out, and we see this action here. Let me show you. So this with this approach, all the actions will be pretty much the same. The first step, set a type of action. Second type, show the actual pop-up, that this reusable element where all the actions stored, and our custom state stored also. You see, so set a type, show the element itself. Let me show it here. And now, by pressing on a button, the cancel button will always just hide this pop-up. We can do this. I can show you the workflow. We will hide it. We will reset all the parameters, all the states that we have that we stored. But the main action button, the main the main button that doing something based on the type of the pop-up. It will do different type of application based on state. So all the workflows will contain only when the pop-up type is this type that we specify. Complete project, you see, delete contract, delete invoice, log out. For example, for logging out, we will log out basically user and go to the login page. So basically it set a state, show the pop-up. On pop-up itself, every action will run based on the type. So it will listen for the type and run the appropriate action. Let me show you here one more thing, how I set it up by, so you see I setting up option set with OS, so I can easily find this. Secondly, I want to show you how I set it up the my types. So just one field, display text, and then add as much actions as you want. Reuse this pop-up as much as possible, because you can like link to this pop-up as much repeated actions as you like. So use it in different parts of the app for different actions. Use it everywhere when you have like two buttons, like a dialog pop-up. You want approve or cancel, delete or cancel, or something like this. Go back or like go to the next step. So you can play with it, but this approach lets you build super lean, but on the other hand fully featured, without like any missing stuff. Super nice apps. So I hope this is helpful. Again, I will try to share as much of cool information as possible on this channel. Check my links in the description, please subscribe, leave a like, and thank you for watching. See you later. Bye bye.